What if I told you that something sitting in your carry-on bag right now could get you pulled out of line, your bag torn apart, and your device confiscated before you ever reach your gate? In 2026, TSA is cracking down harder than ever on electronics, and most travelers have no idea which devices are on the list. Stay with me because I'm going to walk you through all 15 electronics that are getting flagged and confiscated this year, and a few of these are going to genuinely surprise you. If you're flying in 2026, there's a very real chance you're carrying something that could get your bag pulled, searched, and partially confiscated, even if you've flown dozens of times before. And no, I'm not talking about weapons or liquids. I'm talking about completely normal electronics. In fact, one of the items on this list is in millions of carry-ons every single day, and people still pack it wrong. Today, I'm breaking down the 15 electronics TSA is flagging the most this year, and number 12 isn't dangerous at all, but it triggers full security responses anyway. Now, let's start with the one causing the biggest problems worldwide. 1. Power banks. This is the number one confiscated electronic. Every week, travelers toss power banks into checked luggage because they're bulky. Here's the problem. Lithium-ion batteries can enter something called thermal runaway, a chain reaction that causes an uncontrollable fire. In the cabin, a flight crew can respond. In the cargo hold at 35,000 feet, no one is there. That's why power banks must go in your carry-on. And here's the detail most people miss. If it's over 100 watt-hours, TSA can seize it on the spot. No negotiation. Now here's where things start surprising people. 2. Butane cordless hair straighteners. These look harmless, but inside, a pressurized flammable gas cartridge. In checked baggage, TSA treats that like a hazardous explosive. You can bring one in your carry-on, but only if it has a safety cover securely installed. Spare butane cartridges, automatic confiscation. 3. Heated vests and jackets. The clothing isn't the problem. The battery pack hidden in the pocket is. Travelers fold these up and check them without removing the battery. That's a violation. The rule is simple. Remove the battery, carry it with you, leave it connected inside a checked bag, and your luggage could be pulled before you board. Quick pause, because the next 3 items are medical devices, and this is where people lose expensive equipment. 4. Spare CPAP batteries. Your CPAP machine is allowed. Spare lithium batteries? Carry on only. And TSA recommends covering battery terminals with electrical tape to prevent short circuits. Throwing a loose medical battery into checked luggage is one of the fastest ways to lose it. 5. Portable oxygen concentrators. This one is critical. Battery-powered oxygen concentrators cannot be checked. Airlines also require enough battery life to cover 150% of your flight time, including delays. Many travelers don't find this out until they're already at the gate. 6. Portable nebulizers, rechargeable. If it has a built-in rechargeable battery, it must travel in the cabin. The rule of thumb, if it contains lithium and you can't easily remove it, carry on. Now let's move into everyday items people never think about. 7. Smart luggage with non-removable batteries. Suitcases with built-in chargers are convenient, unless the battery doesn't come out. If you're forced to gate check your bag and the battery is non-removable, your bag doesn't fly. Airlines now require removable lithium batteries in smart luggage. Always check before buying. 8. Electric hand warmers. They look harmless. They're basically compact lithium battery packs. Treat them like a power bank. Carry on only. 9. Rechargeable hearing aid. Charging cases. The hearing aids are fine. The charging case contains lithium. That case must go in your carry-on. Small detail. Common mistake. Now here's one that causes panic, even though it isn't dangerous. 10. Electric toothbrushes. If your toothbrush turns on inside checked luggage, the vibration can trigger security alarms. Baggage handlers report it. Your bag gets opened. Everything gets searched. It's not about fire risk. It's about unexplained movement. Use a hard case or engage the travel lock. 11. Electric razors and trimmers. Same issue. If it buzzes unexpectedly inside luggage, expect inspection. Either lock it or carry it on. Now we're getting into the devices people assume are safe to check, but shouldn't. 12. Tablets and e-readers. Flat lithium batteries are vulnerable to puncture. One heavy suitcase landing on top? That battery can ignite. All screens belong in the cabin. 13. Laptops. If you absolutely must check one, power it completely off. Not sleep, not hibernate, fully off. A laptop waking up in a tightly packed bag can overheat. And again, cargo holds are not designed for lithium battery fires. 14. Electric wheelchairs and mobility scooters. These require coordination with your airline. Typically, frame goes in cargo. Battery must be disconnected and carried separately. Contact your airline at least 48 hours before flying. This is where preparation prevents disaster. And finally, the one people think is banned, but isn't. 15. AirTags and similar trackers. Despite rumors, they are allowed in checked luggage. The lithium battery inside is well below TSA limits. They're safe to use to track your bags. The banned stories? Mostly misinformation. Notice the theme? Lithium batteries. In 2026, TSA enforcement around lithium batteries is tighter than ever. Not to inconvenience you, but because lithium battery fires in cargo holds are extremely dangerous and extremely difficult to control. Before you fly, do this. Do three things. First, go through every electronic you plan to pack and ask yourself whether it has a rechargeable battery. Second, check the watt-hour rating on your power banks and spare batteries. Third, move anything with a lithium battery into your carry-on unless you know for certain it's an exception. A few extra minutes of preparation could save you from losing devices worth hundreds of dollars at the checkpoint, missing your flight, or causing a serious incident. The rules aren't slowing down, and TSA isn't becoming more lenient. If anything, enforcement is tighter than it's ever been. Share this with anyone you know who travels regularly, because most people genuinely have no idea they're carrying something that breaks these rules until their bag gets pulled. Safe travels, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.